How do you accomplish a woman feel admiration for you like a back she doesn't assume absorbed at all? Hi, I'm Lauren and today we're exploring article Best Men Never Absolutely Learn. You apperceive that moment aback you're talking to a woman who seems amazing, but her absorption aloof isn't there. You try actuality kind. You try giving attention. Yet the added accomplishment you show, the added ambit you feel growing. What best men don't apprehend is this. You're apparently not accomplishing the amiss things. You're aloof accomplishing the right things in the amiss sequence. Why allure doesn't consistently arise instantly. Allure doesn't abound the way argumentation works. Today, I'm activity to allotment 7 cerebral triggers that absolutely actualize desire. And I'll acquaint you now, the final one is abundantly powerful. It can change aggregate fast and about no one uses it correctly. Before we go further, you charge to apprehend this clearly. This was never your fault. Nobody accomplished you this growing up. School didn't explain it. Society didn't explain it. Changeable allure isn't logical. It's emotional. While you were aggravating to prove you'd be an acceptable accomplice with words and reasoning, her added academician was scanning for absolutely altered signals after you acumen it. Research in evolutionary attitude shows that allure generally comes from brainy shortcuts. These are abysmal patterns the academician responds to automatically. Once you accept them, compassionate changeable psychology, you stop chasing, you stop forcing, you artlessly become the affectionate of man-women. Want to win over. Let's alpha with the aboriginal trigger, adult presence. This isn't about anatomy or looks. It's about energy. Aback you access a room, do you booty up amplitude or agilely shrink? Women faculty this in seconds. A man who moves calmly, who isn't rushing, who doesn't chase faces for approval, sends a able bulletin after speaking. He communicates amount through attendance alone. That affectionate of a shore activity is rare, and aberration creates allure faster than words anytime could. Imagine. You're at a bar or amusing event. Instead of scanning the allowance nervously, you relax. Your amateur break back. Your breath slows. You beam after anxiety. That simple about-face changes how women apperceive you. Her hidden alarm turns on. He feels article different. Not because you approved harder. Step cardinal 1, body aplomb and self-respect, but because you became added centered in yourself. The additional activate is affecting challenge. Best men exceed with aggregate, a woman says. They fear tension. But restriction isn't conflict. It's allure fuel. Aback you agilely disagree or aggravate playfully, you actualize polarity. Polarity creates magnetism. For example, she says she loves a live up early. Instead of agreeing, you smile and say, really? You attending like a catnap button expert. It's playful, not rude. That ablaze claiming shows confidence. You're not abashed to accurate yourself. You're not aggravating to impress, you're engaging. This creates spark. Allure needs contrast, not connected agreement. If this is authoritative faculty so far, hit the like button. It helps added men apprentice what they were never taught. The third activate is careful attention. This is area abounding men lose control. They accord too abundant absorption too soon. Instant replies, abolish plans, connected availability. The changeable academician reads this as low value. A man with options isn't consistently available. You charge to be interesting but additionally interested. Step cardinal 2, actualize absolute and absorbing conversations and things. Beyond her. Purpose is attractive. Aback you accept hobbies, goals, friendships and direction, your time becomes valuable. You stop orbiting her world. That makes her curious. She feels fatigued against a man who has a abounding life, not addition who drops aggregate for attention. Scarcity creates interest, not games, aloof balance. The fourth activate is advised listening. Not aloof audition words but canonizing meaning. Aback you anamnesis capacity, she mentioned accidentally and accompany them up later. You angle out instantly. Emotional affiliation grows from actuality seen. For example, she mentions admiring orchids. Days later, you accelerate a photo of one you saw and say it reminded you of her. That akin of absorption is powerful. It shows presence. It shows care. And affliction aback accumulated with backbone is acutely attractive. This creates affecting bonding faster than adulation anytime could. The fifth activate is calibrated vulnerability. Abounding men anticipate they charge a rise unbreakable, but women don't affix with perfection. They affix with honesty delivered confidently. A back you allotment article reel. A accomplished challenge. Step Cardinal 3. Focus on claimed advance or abhorrence after Rena the victim. You become relatable, human, grounded. Vulnerability with adherence builds assurance, and assurance opens the aperture to desire. Backbone isn't ambuscade flaws. It's actuality adequate with them. The sixth activate is bit-by-bit concrete touch. Science shows that a blaze admiring blow releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. An abrupt blow on the arm during laughter. Affable accept besom while walking. Annihilation forced, annihilation rushed. These moments actualize absolute concrete association. Her academician begins bond your attendance with abundance and warmth. This affectionate of abyss is absolutely what I advise in my abounding guide, Allure Secrets. It goes above approach into absolute activity application. And now the final trigger, the best able one, controlled unpredictability. The academician loves dopamine. Dopamine comes from advantageous uncertainty. Aback you're hardly unpredictable, you become final. Thoughts and key takeaway fascinating. This doesn't beggarly actuality inconsistent or unstable. It agency balance. Sometimes warm, sometimes challenging, sometimes you initiate, sometimes you wait. You advance mystery. And abstruseness keeps her cerebration about you alike aback you're not there. Now you accept absolute tools, not tricks. Use them with respect. Use them intentionally. You don't charge perfection. You charge strategy. And now you have